In this video, we are going to evaluate composite functions using tables. So we have these two tables. The first one represents f of x, and the second one represents g of x. And we want to find two different things. The first one is f of g of negative 7. So remember, that means that we are putting this g of negative 7 into f. So f of g, whoops, that's not what I wanted to write. F of g of negative 7. So first we have to find g of negative 7. So going over to the g table, x, the input, was negative 7. So g of negative 7 would be negative 16. So f of negative 16. Right? So this value, g of negative 7, equaled negative 16. So I'm just replacing that with negative 16. So now I go over to my function f table, and the input was negative 16, and the output would be 3. So f of negative 16 is positive 3. I do the same thing with g of f of 3. So g of f of 3. So now I'm starting with function f, and I'm inputting 3. So we input 3. We get an output of negative 18. So f of 3 equals negative 18. So this value is now negative 18. I'm plugging that into g. So g, x equals negative 18. The output is negative 24. So g of negative 18 is negative 24. Go ahead and try the examples on the right. Here I am now finding f of g of 32. So that means f of, I need to find g of 32 first. So finding on my function g table, I go to the x equals 32. The output is 12. So g of 32 equals 12. And now I'm going to plug that into f. So f function, I go over to 12. The output is 20. So f of 12 is 20. And the second one, g of f of negative 5. I need to find f of negative 5 first. On the f table, I go to the x equals negative 5. So my input is negative 5. My output is negative 2. So f of negative 5 is negative 2. And then I need to find g of negative 2. So on my g table, the input x is negative 2. The output is 9. So g of negative 2 is 9. And there you have it.